This will tell you the amount of health or the amount of stacks that you have, your group mates have, and the person with the marker that you are currently helping out, their health. So if you just kind of look at it, you see that the person is half health and you don't have any stacks, you can go ahead and soak. It makes it a lot easier, so you don't have to rely on me calling out every single player. Also get a flask now that it's out. Thank you, by the way. Another weak aura that is super fucking useful will be this one right here. This is what I'm talking about with the little square that shows you your debuff stacks. It's a very, very big weak aura, so if it lags your computer trying to download it, it's just a shit ton of stuff.
You're normally supposed to be able to click it, right?
What's up?
You're supposed to be able to click that, aren't you?
If you click it, it should bring up a little black box.
We can't click it.
It starts receiving display information, and then it takes a while downloading.
Yeah.
The first one, right? The Miasma Soak Group.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 5,573 or whatever units per kilobytes. I don't know if it's megabytes. Megabytes?
Should be kilobytes.
Mine's
Oh, it just won't let me click on it.
So yeah, I'm gonna spend this time setting up groups. Would you like to explain the differences, Will, while I kind of make groups, right? Do you think you can do that?
No.
Okay. That's
give
fine.
me a assist. I'll set up records real quick, and then I'll try my best.
Okay, sure, that's fine. I'll explain the differences. Don't worry. So basically, we're gonna have 4 markers around the boss. Each of those markers are going to be color coded to a Miasma player, and we're going to have each group kind of linked to that marker. Okay, got that? When you get Miasma, run to the color marker you're supposed to run to. So if you get Miasma and you're green, but you're supposed to be in, condom, doesn't matter if you're in condom, run to green. I'm going to have...
Wait, could you repeat that, please?
So, like, say you're on purple, and you get a Miasma, and you get the circle above your head, you're gonna have to move the circle.
Oh, okay, got it.
I'm not
And then the
best at
person with
explaining these
purple marker above their head would move to purple. And then after, if you don't get Miasma again, you would move back to your original marker, just so we keep the groups leveled out.
It is vital that you always move back to your original marker after you're done with Miasma. The Miasma guys, I would like them to be stationary on each of the markers. What we're gonna do, Miasma people, they stand still to make sure they don't accidentally make a mistake and, give people stacks that they don't need. The people who should be soaking, they're going to be the ones that are moving in to help heal them. That's why this weak aura is very important, because if you notice that, you're up to soak, your person's at lower than 70% health, it doesn't matter. You need to go in there and help them get to full health. The only way they can be healed is if you go in there, and you can be healed if you don't have Miasma. So the flow is, unless you're literally about to die, like you're 10% health because you made a mistake or you got hit with a beam or something, just stand in Miasma to help heal if they're below 70%. I'll try my best to call this shit, but it's a lot to do. whenever we're doing consume, we're just gonna run back this way where the cauldron is. Do your best to not take any additional stacks from your miasma guys while we're running away. Whenever consume happens, once we get to the outside of the ring, I'm gonna need a what you mean you can't do anything with the weak aura? Okay, well, what I can do is just link it in. Let's see. I can link it in Discord, and you can try to download it. First, oh well, Titan just came online, so
Do you have is it Miasma Soak Group and then Miasma Soak Group 2, Miasma Soak Group 3? Or is it just one?
I'm sorry.
Say again?
I have 3 Miasma Soak Groups in my weak aura. For some reason. I think that's right.
Don't know if does anyone else have that issue?
So I'm gonna share the screen so you can see it.
Yeah, just
So I got,
1, 2, 3.
and then when I hit this guy, because he sent this first one and then the second one, right? He sent
the
this
second one. Let's see.
It's the same thing. It's Miasma Soak Group.
Wait, did you down? Okay, wait. You downloaded the same one
3
3
times, I think.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can just like right click and delete children, delete group and children, children and group. Yeah, that's the wording. I'll just get rid of it, and you'll just have one. And
then
there
there's
you go.
another one. Okay.
It's called Castle Nathria. You'll see WagYO / SL Raid 1. That's just a general like mechanics thing. It'll tell you like just a shit ton of stuff.
Exactly. When I hit that, it brings up Miasma Soak Group downloading. It's kind of weird.
Tell you what, guys. I'm going to find that weak aura real quick.
Yeah, I just keep cycling through. I've gone through the download apparently like 6 times.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's not showing up on weak auras either. But I've never used
There might be an issue with like us being on different servers too. So I'm going to go into general on Discord and post it here. This is the general pack that you can download if you go into the link and you click copy import string. Then let's see. Let me get a good link for the other week aura.
Do you need both or just into one?
You need both. Because one's going to show your groups, like health and stacks, and the other one's going to show you just like the other one's going to load for every single like boss that is in this raid.
The scaling on that is really fucked up. On the wagon, on the one that has like all the dots and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen the castle. I've seen the Castle Nathra and I absolutely hate it.
Oh
Well,
my god.
it should wait. What are you saying? The scaling? Just change the group size. if you have an issue with the size of the the Wagawayo S Raid 1, SL Raid 1,
Here we go. Yeah.
yeah, mess with the what display grouping. I have one more minute. Let me see if I can find where this Asmoso group.
Now that
Hey,
has
Drayden.
everything for like the whole raid.
Yeah.
Ooh,
For the
nice.
first consume, you're gonna pop rallying cry, and for the second one, I'll pop the second. All right.
All right. Here is the group weak aura. This is you can see literally what it looks like. Top bar is the health of your marker. Then the other four little like bars there is going to be the amount of stacks that people are taking. Do we all have Exorcist raid tools installed and have the note visible? Because what I would like to do, yep, please go download Exorcist raid tools. I will go find it. This is something we should have anyway. ERT is very good. I'm posting. Did everyone get a visual raid tool? Our visual raid note.
I did.
If you got that, you can click yes on it, and it's going to open up something that you can see on your screen. Just some detailed information and a actual graph of what we're kind of doing here. Please do not draw dicks on this. I don't even think you can, but
Too late.
it only showed on yours because we're not doing a live session, but yeah.
Oh, I'll change that. Don't worry.
Okay. So you can clearly see we have star, diamond, triangle, and condom. If you have your Exorcist raid tool and you have the note enabled, you should see what group you're in. Group 1 is star, group 2 is diamond, group 3 is triangle, and group 4 is condom. Right? No. Wait. Did you finish doing the groups, or did they get messed up?
I'm back. What? I messed up.
Ozzy should be in group. Let me make sure my note's up to date. I'm gonna send this note. Be Effectivo, Ozzy, Houndoom,
Duds and Titan.
Duds, and Titan, but Effectivo is it's not that.
What?
On my stuff, it's doesn't look like that. I have group.
Oh, that's because we were making it. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Tell me, Star. It's you, Monk Daddy, Big Pal,
Big
Drayden,
Pal,
and
Drayden,
right?
Kitty. Yeah.
Triangle with seconds, Xylath, Maybe, Isis, and Herb.
Yep.
And then circle is Luna, May, Punch, Edar, and Luke.
Yep.
That means diamond is Evativo, Ozzy, Hound, Duds, and Titan.
Yep.
Alright.
Did you?
Or does it come
ERT.
Yeah.
Type slash
Slash.
ERT note.
Send the visual note again. And then have to do that.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
Like right back.
Did you get the visual note that time?
I got it, but
Okay.
I don't know if like people just downloading it got it.
That's a little bit weird. I know. He explained it a little bit different when it's on here as well. Does anyone have any questions?
Is that possible after this one? What is that gonna do?
It'll just show up little boxes of what's about to happen, like consume. It'll just show up a counter on top of the box, like consume's gonna happen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then he'll cast consume and you just run to X.
Alright, because I adjusted the size so that it's not half the screen, and they're like overlapping.
Yeah, so basically we're gonna be standing in the blue circles and Yasma's gonna be in the shade, right? That's what we're doing. Just to be clear.
When me and Giga talked, it was supposed to be everyone was supposed to be on the markers, and the miasma was going to be like behind or in between the markers. As
Yeah,
then
it would
like
be
for expunge, they would move in, so when everyone took damage, they could heal up, and then move out.
We don't have a Catalyst Hymnal group. I didn't really think of that whenever I made these groups. Is it like... I'm just
I
gonna
wouldn't
say
worry
right
about
now,
it right now.
to be honest, this is not a damage check boss. The only damage check we have is the amount of mana the healers have. So we should be okay to just run with this. We need to figure out like kind of how to, I guess, manage our stacks. So does everyone have their note like visible?
The visual note or just the small note?
The small note that says it's a black box with note on it.
What do we
Slash
need the note
ERT
for?
note. Because it's a lot easier to say the first two people that are soaking are the first two people.
Yeah.
So like
sorry.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna stagger the people who are going to go in and help soak for their miasma target. So when the first miasmas come out for Star, it'll be me and Monk Daddy that are gonna step in and kind of help him stay alive. Once the new set of miasmas come out, it'll be Big Pal and Drayden for Star, with Kitty Arms kind of filling in. Should be that by the time the next set of miasmas come out, me and Monk Daddy should be able to go back in, have no like of the mythic debuff stacks, and help out that Star miasma guy again. There's also 5 because chances are that someone in your group is going to get miasma, so that's what that filler person is for. This is why we have this weak aura, so that you know who has stacks and who doesn't. This is a lot of personal responsibility, but I think that after enough times you'll be able to do it. So does everyone have their ERT note visible?
Yeah.
The movable box. If you are in the first 2 for your miasma and then a marker, it is your job to soak for the first group of miasmas when they need to be soaked. Okay? If you downloaded the weak aura, which I can actually fucking make sure everyone has that installed. I know we're taking a lot of time here, but Um, it says Titan and Kitty, you guys don't have Weak Aura installed?
Let me look. I do have it installed. I thought it was on.
Okay,
It shows it's on.
I'll update it again.
Let me just reload that. Is it on?
It's on now.
Okay. Weird. I don't know.
And Titan, yours is still saying you don't have it installed.
I have it, but I really fucking hate Weak Auras with a dirty, bloody passion.
Well, I need you to like put it on for me. I'm sorry, but like it's one. I need you just to install one. You don't have to install the entire like Wago IO like Shadowlands Raid 1, but in order for you to have good information so that I don't have to tell you when to do stuff, just like install it and load it. I'm trying to find in the list. Okay, Hound Doom, did you download Miasma Soak Group? Says, let me update, make sure. It disconnected me from the game. If I'm spending like around 30 minutes on doing this thing, it's probably pretty important, so I need all of you to download the Weak Auras that I've linked.
Is not being able to use that weak aura a deal breaker for me in here?
Who's asking that?
Blue. It's not gonna help.
And it's still not working for some of my people.
The
I
Miasma
tried
Soak
to
Group
get it to
one?
work, it's just visual clutter.
You mean like your brain's not telling you that you can't use it, or is it actually not?
It's just easier to check my own debuffs. in
Is
one
it
time.
easier to?
Yeah,
to-
my group's a little bit like we like to check our debuffs as well. If you want us to do that, we can do that. It might be easier for some people. Jesus, why is this Agar?
Okay. I've never had someone ask me that before, so I don't know how to actually respond to that. This removes, like, do you have the, like, the ability to see the amount of debuffs on your group's unit frames? Or do you have to check their debuffs? I would much rather you just use the Weak Aura, so I know that you will see it. It's gonna only load when we're in combat. Yeah, you.
I'm sorry. I'm a little bit stubborn. If I have to use weak cards to kill this boss, I'll just leave. It's an add-on I hate with so much that I actually won't use it.
If we do a poll, Giga, I can tell you if it shows up on our normal frames or not. Up to you.
That's kind of ridiculous. We're working really hard to kill this boss, and because one
I literally
person
just
doesn't
spent.
want to,
Okay, okay.
it's some BS.
I want to pull it. We can just pull it.
Never
Okay.
raided with a man-child before.
Okay. I'm gonna ready check. Is everyone aware of their groups?
How do I import? Because I've gone to import and copied what you put. You're talking the stuff in general, right?
Yes. You're gonna type /WA. And you hit enter.
And I go
There's
to
your
import.
import. Okay, when you go to
I
import,
copy the string and I put it in, and
Paste it.
nothing shows up.
so if you go to what it's the EXRT miasma subgroup. You got the copy WeakAura import string, right? You clicked on that button.
I'm clicking it again. Hold on. Here we go. And I'm going to import.
And then there's a big ass fucking window for you to paste in.
Yep. And I pasted it. And
Control
I
V.
done, and it's still not showing.
There's probably a little eyeball next to it, like on your thing.
Is it not showing in the list or is it not showing up on your screen?
It's not showing up in the list. Is it not supposed to show up in the list?
Yo, Titan, share your screen real quick.
Yeah, if you can. Or just
Hold on.
Sorry, we don't mean to waste everyone's time. It's just,
this isn't a waste of time at all.
just
It's 100% not a waste of time. You're gonna eventually need this.
So I go to import,
Okay.
copied it in.
Get done.
Nothing shows up.
The fuck?
Move that WeakAura's thing
Oh.
to the left of your screen. Like move that box.
It-
Yep. Try it again.
What?
Just try it again. I had a pop up on the right of my screen that was like, "Want to deal with this?" Okay, now it didn't happen. Never mind. Sorry.
Wait, what's in the bottom right there? On the bottom part of your screen.
Oh yeah, that's the import group.
Oh shit!
Okay, wait. I'm so
There it is. Yeah, it was right above my spells. I didn't even notice it.
You can close out of that, and I'm gonna leave this, and we dog. Let's just go ahead and give it a shot. I'm going to ready check. If I refresh the note, it should have been it should have changed. Did I'm sending my note. The groups are still wrong. Wait, what's going on?
Mine flashed red when you did that.
Yeah, Why are the groups fucked up compared to the nodes?
Okay. Gizzy, Monk Daddy, Big Pal, Drayden, Kitty Arms. Okay. Then Effectivo, Ozzy, Houndoom, Duds, Titan.
How are you seeing that visual? No, it's not popping up for enforcement.
Seconds. I laugh. Isis. Mebe. Herb. And it should be Luna, May, Edar, Huncho, and Baneful.
4, 3, 2.
Is there
1.
a discrepancy in our notes?
4, 3,
That's what I have.
2, 1.
Okay. 'Cause I've sent it a couple times. If there is a discrepancy, let me know.
4, 3, 2.
If you have any
1.
questions, let me know. And to be clear, we're saying miasmas will be slightly off of the group markers. Correct?
Correct.
To keep in line with our visual note. So if you get miasma on triangle, don't stand on top of triangle, just be near triangle. I don't care about your damage when you have miasma. What I care about is people getting too many stacks and dying. This boss has no enrage timer as far as I know of. I could literally have you guys stand in the middle of the room and deal 0 damage. And we'll still kill the thing with enough time. So,
Okay, sorry, what do we do with the volatile ejections? Just get out of the
move
group
them
in any
and
direction?
get far back. Get in between your group and the other group and get far away so that way you know it's going to be not on the miasma dude and not inside of the group.
Actually, when the volatile, the beams come out,
Yeah.
the people with miasma who don't have beams, they go behind their groups, so they don't get hit. So there's plenty of room for people in case they double stack or triple stack from the
Wait,
side.
you're saying purposely hit the group?
Hold up.
People who have miasma and no beams go behind the group so that people with beams aren't hitting miasma people in between.
Or the group. So they have a clear section to be able to blast.
Wait.
That is a lot of movement for the volatile ejections.
Okay, hold up. I don't think me and Giga are on the same
No,
page.
we're not. We're not on the same.
Okay,
Multiple ejection.
we're looking at the visual note, right? Yes.
Sure, I'll pull up
No?
my visual note.
You have that one, or do you have a different one? Because I never received yours.
Just like, if you have miasma, be like to the side. It's a small area. If you get volatile ejection, move out of your group to, let's say it's the left. Move to the left out of your group and aim it in between the person with miasma and the normal soaking group. No one takes extra damage. It just shoots through. Because if it line, like, you can kind of see it's from the center of the boss to where you're standing. So just move out. to right here. We've got it. It would be to the right, I think, if we're basing it off of this. I think it's easier to say just move out to where it hits nobody, and like you're golden.
Right.
Yeah. So just move out to where it hits nobody. Let's get in position and pull this boss now. Remember, Gigsby Monk Daddy will be soaking the first Miasma for Star, Afatizo Ozzy first for Diamond, seconds Xylath first for Tri, Luna and May the first for Diamond. When the second Miasma comes out, do not soak that. Let your stacks fall off.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, mistake was made. It's okay. Just get out. Dude, I said diamond twice. I've had a lot of shit. I'm sorry. This boss is totally not about me telling you how to play. It's just straight
3,
up.
2,
Everyone
1.
needs to be able to pay attention to the stacks they have and the stacks that their group does not have. Is a 100%.
To answer your question, Giga, they do pop up on our raid frames.
Sure.
For mine and Luke's. So Luke can see it. For his
I
group.
have them on my deep plate.
Oh, there you go. Alright, good. You can see them. Perfect. Let's do this. Don't pull early.
Make sure you're all awake. I know that I've been going off for an hour now.
Oh, Edar, you're running back.
Thank you.
Yes. If you have questions on where you're standing, be sure to have your ERT note available and up on your screen. And move back to them when you are done. And move to your color above your head when you get the miasma. Okay?
So for second phase, stars all the way at the gate, right? Like we're doing total.
Pulling it back. I don't wanna do the whole two sides thing.
It's exactly as if we were doing it in heroic, guys. We have our 4 markers, we pull it he does consume, we run to X, and then we run back and get back on our markers. For second phase.
Just okay, yep. Let's go. Edar, if you're here.
I'm good.
Alright, let's do it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, guys. Alright, I got Huncho.
Huncho, back up. You're too close to boss. Yeah, right there.
3, 2,
On them, soak.
1.
On them, soak. Got new guys. So, next group of people. Fred, run to walls. If you have health, soak your orb. Okay, heal star. Soak star.
3,
Soak
2,
star.
1.
Alright. Soak star, soak try. Soak diamond.
3, 2,
Soak diamond.
1.
Run away, little girl. Run
Consume. run out. Make sure you don't accidentally take any extra stacks.
3, 2, 1.
Run it back.
Three, 2, 1.
It's gonna be white.
Three, 2, 1.
We should have Soul Stone. Yes, I see it's off. Yeah, so you don't have to release. We're gonna be using Soul Stone here because it's too much time.
So the miasma should be standing in one spot, and then people go into the miasma, correct? Not the other way around.
Yeah, I want miasmas to stand still because it helps from us like accidentally, reapplying stacks we don't need to take.
Do a tiny little demonstration. Not like pull the boss, but like have everyone get on their markers, then say, this person, that person has miasma.
As a reference, when are we doing lust?
On pull.
We should lust on pull, but like I have to. I need practice, as well as you need practice, or you guys need practice with your figuring out what to do. But I'm not really concerned about the damage right now.
Everyone get on your, act like these are your actual markers. Get on your markers.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Just the groups of 5.
Okay,
on
cool.
each marker.
Alright.
So let's say, Evativo, you have miasma. You'll go to the right or the left of your group, just like that. And let's say, Herb, you have miasma, so you'll come right here. And then Luna, right here. And then if it was me, I'd go right here. And then when Giga...
Why not just behind the group? Because
yeah, we can do it behind the group as well. It doesn't matter.
When we get the beams...
If you do it behind the group, that is a lot of... I did it to the side...
Range can go behind.
If you're range,
range can go behind. If your range go behind, it fucks melee really hard, and like
whoever's in starter can get fucked trying to go behind because of the wall.
I was just worried about beams because there's not going to be any room to place the beams.
Well, that's
hitting
why. So when the beams come out, that's why I mentioned that if you have miasma, you should kind of walk back and around. Even on start, it's possible. You should be able to walk back and behind your group.
Honestly, I got beams twice, and it's not hard enough to find like a little slot. If everybody's standing right, just don't walk through the miasma.
Yeah. You can have a miasma guy standing right in the middle, and then you can put a beam in between the two groups.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because you just have to be incredibly cognizant the entire time of your positioning compared to the groups or the miasma dude. Now, if the miasma person runs all the way over, say I have miasma right here and I run all the way to the other side, which you shouldn't be doing, that might make things kind of weird, but everyone should be kind of moving slightly away, so that way it's easy for people to go soak.
Yeah, and then once you get the new markers, those people who had miasma can head back into their own groups. And then let's say like Xylath, you get X or skull marker, so you go to skull miasma. So you'll go to this side. Yep. And then let's say Duds, you get blue marker. So you go to the right side of blue because it's straight across from you. Perfect. You
In
guys
that
kind of
last
see it.
one- In that last one, 3 people in my group got miasma and they had to leave. So there was only 2 of us left to soak.
So if that happens, other people just need to be kind of aware. So don't worry too much about DPS here, guys. Just kind of watch the group, see where you guys can move to help. And that way, when you actually do start DPSing, you have these natural instincts to just move groups, help out, do the soaks when you need to do them. It is a little difficult, but it is team.
It's mythic. It's
So
mythic.
just to be clear, if you have miasma, you're standing to the left of your marker.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna hero gear too, so everybody gets used to.
Yep,
rapid
that's
haste.
fine. That's cool for me. All right.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3,
Run.
2, 1.
Okay.
Triangle. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Soak diamond. Soak diamond.
Triangle is in the wrong spot. The person with triangle above the head.
3, 2, 1.
Diamond shouldn't have died. We have new miasmas. Diamond shouldn't have died. Go to the walls. Soak diamond. Soak try.
3, 2,
Soak circle.
1.
Soak triangle. Soak condom. And soak diamond. Soak condom. Run to the walls.
3, 2,
you guys will probably die.
1.
Run away, little girl. Run
Consume.
away.
You run. Don't touch miasma. We can get a
2,
link
1.
for these consumes on the guys that have miasma. It'd be great.
How many stacks are we good to take?
3, 2, 1.
Between the area of 10 and 15.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, guys, can I propose a question, really?
Sure.
There's a lot of fucking people in between 4 spots, and it's also hard as shit to move to 4 different locations. Could we potentially put 2 on either side of the
3,
boss?
2, 1.
As opposed to all 4 corners around him? Makes sense, like a rectangle of 2. So
Like
that
with
you-
miasmas?
Let me, can you give me a assist so I can kind of set up
You
markers?
want to do that? You want to do the limit strategy?
I have no fucking idea what that is, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Sure. You can have assist.
I'll set the markers when I get there to explain what I mean. I think it might give us more space in between, so we're not running into people giving them extra stacks, and it's easier to find where you need to go. Or I may be totally up my own ass, but I'll find out.
We have a portal, so you don't have to walk all the way.
I have mass res for those who are here.
Just chill out. Yeah. Take the mask out, please.
How do I use the raid marker?
Do you have raid control button, or I don't know if you use regular weak or regular UI, it should be on the left side of your screen. So you're saying like, oh, fuck. Do something like this.
Well, closer together though, so that it's more just like a thin rectangle. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
but
so you have a lot more space in between, and rather than moving in a circle around to get to where you need to soak, you just I don't know how to describe this.
I get what you're saying, but I think the reason for the circle is because of melee range. Because if we're in a rectangle, then melee will be able to really stand where they're supposed to be able to soak. You know what I mean?
No.
So, if we're in a rectangle, there's always going to be 2 miasma spots, I think, that are going to be too far away from the boss. So they can't.
So if you put them right next to each other, it's a lot. Like I'm not saying space them out. Like I'm saying have them right next to each other. So the groups are like, if you see where Gigsby and I are right now, like one group can be stacked right next to them, and then the miasmas can be off to the left and right, and then we have space on either side for running or sending beams, so that people aren't tagging people with new miasmas as they're trying to get to their spots. So like where Luna just was, he would be like a miasma person off to the side, DPSing. Where Seconds is right now, he could be the other marker side miasma. So you know when my time comes up to soak, I go to Luna's spot. Gigsby goes to his left, and then we have all that space in between for people to be moving without tagging new miasmas, and also running beams out.
What about the beams when they come up?
You have tons of space to do that without getting A, too close to a miasma, or B, too close to another group. Like, can you move like the star up next to the orange and the triangle up next to the purple?
You're basically saying have all of the miasma dudes just stand still in a line, basically.
Not at all. Okay. I don't. Let me see if I can set these markers up.
Well, tell me what you're trying to say. We're kind of wasting a lot of time.
Okay. Rather than have them all around him in a circle, just like that. There you go. That. Have them right next to each other like that. Now put the other two on the other side. Close like that. Okay, so those 4 spots are the designated 4 groups that we have. If you have a miasma, you go just outside of where your marker is. That gives tons of space in between where there's nobody you're going to run into to either bring beams or run to the location you need to go for your marker. On both sides.
Makes sense to me.
Yes, indeed.
Am I up my own ass, or like I don't want to waste some more time? But we're running into each other with miasma, and it's as soon as you get the marker, you're trying to dodge shit and find which of your 4 corners you need to go to. It seems a lot easier to have to go to one of 2 sides versus one of 4.
Yep.
What is? Oh, okay. We can try this. We can try to do this.
It's our same concept. We're just moving our groups closer and leaving space in between.
Just keep the markers there and try to do it. And then like the groups just kind of congregate around.
Like let's say I have miasma and I've got the purple diamond above my head. I go right here. I can, if I'm melee, I can get closer to the boss, but I go off to the side here. If I get orange, I go to the other side. So we're using the exact same strategy. We're just condensing the groups.
Okay, yeah, this sounds fine. We can try it out. So, where will groups 3 and 4 will be on the other side, and 1 and 2 will be on the door side?
I think he's saying like star group that stands on the star thing.
Yeah, I'm not changing the strategy, just changing the position of the markers. Because the groups can be right next to each other without any issue. It's the miasma.
Wait, what's going on? Wait, why are they? Oh, okay.
So essentially, miasmas would go to like.
If you're arranged with
Right.
miasma, you can go right behind your group. If you're melee, you can go just inside the boss, and then there's still plenty of people to move and bring beams without running into a creeper.
Okay. So miasmas still stay off to the side from their groups. Beams run through the middle.
Yep.
And we do the exact same thing.
Yes.
Okay. Let's try it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pull him in. Just, yeah, you're not dead. You're good. Alright. Get to your marks. Star needs help. Time needs help. Star needs help.
Three, 2, 1.
Alright, do miasmas. Second set of people go in. Run to the wall. Soak it if you can.
Three, 2, 1.
Diamond needs help. One scan star. All groups need life.
3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl.
Consume. Stay away from miasmas. Put down a link where we need to run.
3, 2, 1.
Back to your marks.
Three, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
It takes one mistake to have shit snowball really bad. I don't think this is a bad strat, by the way. I kind of like it. Just to make sure we're aware that first two people in each group will be helping the first set of miasmas. Then the second two people will be helping the second. And that last person, the fifth person in each group, is a backup just in case someone gets miasma and has to run away.
And that's on the note, not based on the group, actually.
Do we know the max number of like stacks that we can hold?
Probably be holding 10 to 15.
10 to 15.
So I have a quick question.
Yep.
The weak auras.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming in our note, the groups that we're assigned to is the marker we need to be watching for when we need to stand in the circle, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then why does weak auras keep giving me the star?
Me too.
Because someone else is given assist, I'm going to fix that. My mistake. I'm going to change all of that. It's gonna work now. Let's try it with the correct setup. Yeah, that explains a lot. My mistake.
I thought I was being fucking dumb or something.
No, you're good. Not dumb.
My only other question is when we get the mark or whatever miasma and we need to run to like I'm on diamond, so if I need like star, just run straight through boss to star on the side there. I mean, but
You should be able to run through the boss and not kind of screw anything up, actually.
okay.
Especially with this setup. So everyone's ready, let's just go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Okay. You're in there, big pile seconds, get to your marks. Don't care if you walk through people. Diamond and Try need help, especially Diamond, Condom needs help, Got Deslet coming out,
3,
get everyone full.
2, 1.
Up on Try, got new marks, run. Run to the side.
Three, 2, 1.
Okay. Star. Need you. For now.
3, 2, 1.
Star, come here. Help Diamond. Want to be on the other side, to the left, not to the right.
Run away, little girl. Run
Consume, run away. Put down a link.
3, 2, 1.
Still showing me the star.
Three, 2, 1.
Wipe it up.
Yeah, I made you diamond. And I made someone from another group star instead of me star. It's kind of weird.
I'm checking stuff. I'm still here. Just. So, I'm gonna say we're gonna take 10 once we get back to the boss. I'm going to download a weak aura to set the correct assignments. And maybe figure some stuff out about this weak aura. So go take 10. I'll be here if you have any questions.
you guys. Trying to kill myself.
Hey, Giga, do you have a link for the weak aura, like from the page for the script, so I can just, rather than rely on importing from you, just do it directly from the source?
Yeah, if you go to general, there should be both of the week. So that first week aura, the SL raid 1 is every single mechanic in the raid. The Precorious Miasma Piscorsus. Yeah, I never really read their name. It's a guild group, but yeah, that second link, that's going to be the one that you will do for the Miasma Soaks. I'm going to switch from using Bigwig's marks to using their marking add-on, and hopefully that kind of fixes things, since I'm sure they're made to work together. I don't think everyone needs to be have downloaded this Miasma group week aura. Also, let me go check the fucking note. Space Diamond. Okay. I made a change, so that might change stuff.
This may sound dumb, but just so people can understand the movement and positioning, we may want to just do a run where you straight up don't even DPS the boss. Literally wait for the shit to go out so we can all talk about and see what's happening.
Yes, it's not dumb. It's a fucking fantastic idea. We talked about it. Actually, Kitty, can you go deep? Can you go tank for just this? Like, if you're here, can you go tank for the next like 1 or 2 pulls? Because I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard to keep track of stacks on top of keeping track of other people's stacks. So this is something we talked about earlier. We were going to have Cecil straight up do that, basically be a DPS in raid, but not DPSing, just to call things
5,
out.
4.
But if I'm tanking,
3,
I cannot see what
2,
you guys are doing.
1.
So break time's over. Are you here, Will?
I have a quick question.
What's up?
For Miasma Soaks, do we really need to call those out? Because I'm not sure if anybody else is seeing this, but at least with DBM, they're calling out when they're getting low on health. Like, it's automatically calling it out 100% for every single
Do
person
we-
that's getting.
Well, see, do we need to call it out? No. You don't need to call anything out. Everyone should know what's going on, because you have all the tools to know exactly what's going on in the fight. But when someone's sitting at 20% health the whole time and they're not getting soaked, there's really nothing else that I can do personally. So this all comes down to personal responsibility and knowing when you can soak and when you should be soaking. So you notice that, but a good question is, do people have speech bubbles enabled in their UI? Like, can you guys see me say, hey, right now with a speech bubble above my head? Yes. Sorry if I sound a certain way, but like, a big part of a lot of these weak auras / add-ons and just in general knowing mechanics working is if you have speech bubbles enabled in your chat settings from your interface. Just because that's kind of how people communicate without typing. But Kitty, you're gonna go ahead and be a tank right now. I'm going to switch to DPS, but I'm not DPSing. I'm standing far away. I'll still be in the same groups, because you're in the same group as me. I'm gonna chill back and watch. So, let's get a rage check going.
Still doing the order of the first two next to the person.
Yeah. Or the person in your group who has no stacks is the floater. If you do not because they're not in order in the I did them. They automatically get. I'm pretty sure. To be honest, I don't know why I can't change the order of the groups, but they just haven't a set order for some reason with LVY. Just you have to pay attention to your group and the stacks they have. So Kitty, tell me when you're ready.
Alright, I'm logging back in. I started fighting.
It's okay.
I'm back. I'm good.
Play the Slim Shady
All right.
song.
Let's do this. I'm a DPS. Have to pull 10.
Five.
I would typically
four,
pull it first, but Monk
three,
Daddy, you can just pull it
two,
first and
1. 3,
no, do your thing.
2,
So,
1.
Stand on your mark. Alright, I've got my Asma. I'm gonna run away and move to the pocket supplies area. Beams. Soak on Star.
3,
Soak
2,
Star.
1.
My god. They're done. So go back to your original mark. Run to the wall. If you can, pop your thing. Come back. Triangle needs help. Every single mark needs help.
3, 2, 1.
New marks. Fry needed help. Diamond needs help. Run to the walls.
3,
Soak.
2,
Melee.
1.
Condom needs help. Condom got no help.
Run away,
Triangle needs
little
help.
girl. Run away.
Consume.
3, 2, 1.
Run back to your shit. Move beams out. Condom needs help. Diamond needs help. Condom needs help. Trying.
3,
Yeah, try
2,
needs help.
1.
Okay. Get to the walls. Don't stack on my asthmas. I died.
Three, 2, 1.
Hey, Kitty.
The weak doors are so much better there.
Yeah, I used a different thing. So, were you okay? Could you tank that and stay alive without,
Yeah, there was a brief moment where I think I taunted, but Monk Daddy still had aggro, but it was good.
It's gonna be kind of hard sometimes to pull off of him if he's going like full ham, which I'm
I didn't
totally
have
about
any-
going full ham.
I didn't
Just-
have any problem pulling off him.
Okay, cool. We're gonna do this again. That, no, because we have way too many heals for what we actually want to have. I think right now anyway, because we're already at 5. The issue isn't healing. A lot of the issues are just about like,
Well,
just
he's meaning because we're practicing. With matchups, link and everything, just so people can practice. Up to you, but
I'm just gonna stand outside of here unless I get a miasma, which would happen. That's what happened before, but if you see me standing out here like a troll, I am
just watching.
Oh, nah, just stay. Stay or try and spec. Disc is insanely OP, and to be honest, we'd have two of them if we were like really trying to be a bunch of shitty players. But we're gonna do this the right way and not rely on getting. Can someone else pull for me? By the way, just a tank pull so that way they're ready to go.
3, 2, 1.
I said pull 10, but okay.
We don't have
Wow.
assist.
Fucking this game. Beam with miasma. Offensive. Please help Big Pal. Please help Star. Like just
3, 2, 1.
alright. Onto walls. Help triangle. Soak triangle. Soak it. Soak triangle. Triangle died. Soak star.
3, 2, 1.
Soak triangle. Please soak triangle. And diamond died too.
Three, 2, 1.
Okay. So who's left in diamond right
Run
now?
away,
And,
little girl.
we're wiping this, but like I'm fairly certain that the way we're doing this, that you could just straight up, if you are in the first two names in the ERT note, that you can just straight up stand in your marker's miasma for the first one and stay there the entire time, move out afterwards. The next two people go into the second one, and like this issue might kind of be resolved as like it seems shitty to like move in and out, right? But you can kind of just stand there the whole time. You don't get any miasma stacks if you do have miasma. So like that's kind of a saving grace there.
I know we do have markers and all that, but
yeah,
can I suggest something?
Go
and
ahead.
you can shut it down, but two on one side and two on the other side, and they're not the proper markers. Could we just potentially have them those two, so that we don't lose any like if they're
Wait,
running over?
Wait. What? You just cut out.
Did I?
Yeah, so you were saying that people were fucking up their markers where they needed to stand?
Right, but also it's a long way to run from side to side, right? So we had star,
yeah, maybe.
we had star on circle side, and we had circle on star side. Ozzy was the one with circle, and he stayed over as a soak for star, and we just soaked for him. Well, circle on the other side could just soak the star over there. Like,
okay,
if you want to do that. If you don't want to do that, that's fine.
Fuck no,
That's
I don't
just
want to
so
do that. I want you to go, when you get a marker above your head, you run to the marker that is on the ground, and when it's done, you go to your group position. This is like, it's annoying and it's very difficult, but it's also fairly basic at the same time. It's literally matching up shapes. You got 0 stacks soak, you have stacks don't soak.
I gotta push people. When you guys are soaking, what I've been doing that's been working is going all the way up to 12 stacks, then getting out, and then avoiding miasma like the plague.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if anyone else is doing that or if they're going to like 6. I see some people getting out kind of early, but if there's 2 people in there, and I kept some people on Circle Live, every time, basically every other miasma I was soaking, basically religiously. And I would just go in, I would avoid the first one, let 2 other people go in, and then the next one I would soak, and then skip the next one, and then do the next one, and just back and forth over and over again, as long as I didn't accidentally get clipped by a miasma. I don't know.
I find I can soak even more than up to that.
I would like you to stay at the same as everyone else just to make it easy. Like, so on the first star marker, Gigsby and Monk Daddy will just stand on them until the next miasma comes out. Then either Big Pal Drayden, Big Pal Kitty Arms, Drayden Kitty Arms, they will stack on them because Drayden Kitty Arms and Big Pal should have 0 stacks. Even if they get the miasma, they should have 0 stacks or like 1 stack if they may have crossed paths. So if you are in a group and have 0 stacks, right? After the first one, where we have set people to do it, whatever, just stay with the miasma, dude. I want to see how much damage we actually take if we just do that. Because, like, if we could do that, that solves a lot of issues where we're, like, moving back and forth and all this other crap. So if you are soaking a marker, just stay on the marker the whole time. I want to see how many stacks we get, and if that's going to kill us, or if we can just deal with it. Does that make sense? Yeah, just how about this? Don't hit the boss. Just stand still and look at the shit on your screen and try to make sense of it. Look around and make sense of it. We are not killing the boss right here. We are just straight up only focusing on these stacks and these debuffs. Okay? Can a tank pull down or count down? Yeah, just slash pull 10. Oh my god, you can't. I can't give people assist because of this weak aura.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3,
Get
2,
here, Mark.
1.
Just stand there. Unless you're a tank and you have to DPS. So, I will stand on star. Diamond, just get there. I got beam, I gotta move out. Alright. Still stacking on star. Diamond should be full health.
3, 2,
Got 1 second.
1.
It's gonna switch. I have miasma now. I'm going to run. Wall. Stay on your marks.
3,
Move beans
2,
out.
1.
Okay. Run to walls.
3,
Pop if you can.
2, 1.
Get your marks. Run by. Move beams out. You got B-Man. Miasma, it's probably because people are dead.
Run away, little girl.
Run out. Miasma, stay away from people. We can put down a link at the X mark.
3, 2,
That'd be cool.
1. Three, 2, 1.
Hey, you wanted it. No, can just all stack in one miasma. Like all miasmas come together, stacking the miasmas.
3, 2, 1.
That works too. So what I saw was that I don't think we were dying because of the fact that people were taking too many stacks of miasma, maybe?
Yeah, there was a. I agree with Drayden. There was a lot of people that had the miasma and just were trying to figure out where to go, and so
Yeah.
trying to stack on them, and they were just weren't standing where they were supposed to.
Okay. Cool.
Does the weak aura? What happened to me on one of the miasmas was when I first got miasma, it gave me the green triangle. When I started heading that way, it switched to the purple diamond. Is it intuitively figuring out if nobody else from your group has miasma to just keep you with your set group? Makes sense. I don't know why it would switch.
That happened to me too.
Do we know why?
I do not know why because I haven't looked through the code, but you know what I'm gonna do?
I think what it's doing is if there's not more than one person from a group, that it's assigning you a marker right away, but then if it finds out that no one else in your group has miasma, it's changing you back to your group so you don't have to move.
I'm pretty sure when I got one of the miasmas that I was a star, so I started running to that position, and all of a sudden I noticed the diamond. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, mine changed.
There was another one where Duds had miasma, and I was fully I was stacked at 13, and then he was pretty much left alone in diamond. There's no one left. I don't know if there was no one left. I didn't check the people alive.
Okay. I'm gonna change it up. Swap the weak aura. I deleted that weak aura because it seems fucking garbage. Wasn't programmed well. Try it again. We'll do the no DPS thing again so you guys can all pay attention to your surroundings. And
if the markers are messing up, could you do something a little bit different on the markers? Like you still stay with the group,
yeah.
And
Well,
it's the same thing there, but instead of going to the position where the marker above your head assigns, just if you and your group get a miasma, you move to the side. If there's two of you, one of you finds a new position that's empty. Not too much to find. They see that there's not a giant circle in an area. So like if you're circle and diamond, right? You're in circle group. You got a miasma, you move to the side. There's two of you that have miasma that move to the side. One of you moves to diamond, which didn't have one. Because either way, with the current setup, if I am in circle group again and I get triangle, I have to walk either all the way around the edge of the room to get to get to triangle on the opposite end. Either way. So this just minimizes the amount of movement, amount of people getting accidentally ticked an extra stack, extending everything. Just intuitively move to the left or right. If there's two of you, one of you move.
But where do they move?
The next closest spot that doesn't have a circle.
But what if, like, it's what if all 4 people go on triangle? Won't that just completely screw everything up?
If they go on triangle, it's the same thing as spreading. People know when that there's another circle nearby not to go near them. If you got miasma, don't go near a miasma.
I think that I did that on heroic and it never worked.
That's the way we used to do it. It worked fine, my experience, but that's you guys,
But my experience says different.
pretty much.
And I can't actually track anything or raid lead trying to like do stacks if I do not have markers or like anything like that. So we're just gonna try to do it with the DB, the bigwigs markers, and see how that goes. I'll ready check.
Like, I mean, if you just do it as a general rule, and then if for some extreme reason you have to run through a bunch of small actions, and that's a special situation, play it by ear. Don't do it in that situation. That's rare.
It honestly doesn't. It happens less often than you think. Where I think in the times I've done on heroic, where 3 people have gotten the same spots, happened like twice in a bunch of bowls, of all the bowls of all the times. 2 people get the same spots. It happens kind of regularly, but when that happens, just one person starts moving fast, and the other person just stays. It ends up being more often than not that 4 people just move an inch, and then the second most often is one person has to move a bit, and 3 people like an inch, rather than 4 people scrambling.
There's a reason why I want 4 people scrambling. But Titan, tell me when you're ready.
I hit ready.
Oh, okay, you're good. So.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Out. Hills on circle, condoms, whatever.
3, 2, 1.
Move the wall. Zala's probably gonna die. Let's see. Immune. Hurry up. Help.
3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Consume, put down link.
3, 2, 1.
Just wipe it.
Looks like everyone's going to the right position.
3, 2, 1.
I don't take damage just because I'm geared.
One thing I did see with the miasmas that were actually really common, you really shouldn't have 3 people soaking. I saw a lot of times where I was standing there and didn't need to soak and had no stacks because the person group next to me had 3 people in there, and there would be 2 in there for a while soaking just fine, and then halfway through those people soaking, another person would just jump in. The person in there being near full health the whole time. There's no reason for that person to jump in there and add into the healing. 2 people in there is fine. You shouldn't really have 3 ever unless they're really low.
We shouldn't need 3 people.
So if
I
there's
was
two people
trying
already
to
in there,
make
don't go
things.
in.
I was trying to make things easier by just saying stay in when you need to soak. But it's weird because I'm getting like random groups have people just dying without help. Other groups are just fine. It's really just personal accountability here. Like I don't know how to mitigate that besides just like you actually have to know how much health the person that's in your group has. 2 people is more than enough to keep someone topped constantly or to top someone up in 1 second.
I'm mainly focused on healing my group, so I don't know if you guys want to do it that way. I'm healing other people when I can, but like
Yeah, that's why we have 1 healer in each group, and that's why we're running back to the groups every single time.
Yeah, maybe we'll take down one of the groups that keeps dying, and then put maybe a lesser group or a normal group.
Let's go again and let's make an attempt to actually DPS. Try DPSing here. Just do it like you would normally do it. And let's just see. Once everyone's ready.
I'm ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1.
Copy.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, we have no time left, so back to your groups. How about new guys? Move the walls. How about Diamond? Please help Diamond. Help everyone. Help everyone.
Three,
Got beam.
2, 1.
Okay. Up to Edar. Up Edar. Stay with
3,
Edar.
2, 1.
I do miasmas. Without beams.
Run away, little girl.
Help Ozzy.
Run away.
Run away. Put down Link at X.
2, 1.
New guy. Beam. I have 1 miasma
3,
alive.
2, 1.
That was most definitely decent, and beams should be like directly north south, right? With this like iteration, they should be directly north and south, or east west if you're looking at the map. Be a fuck.
3, 2,
So just die here.
1.
So what are we supposed to do when we have our marker go diagonally across
3,
for miasma? So,
2.
like, example being diamond to star or circle.
Run diagonally through the boss and just say fuck it.
So you want to risk getting everybody to refresh the stacks in the middle, and
Why would everyone refresh stacks in the middle if
it
they're...
takes a second for you to get the stack. If you just run through, nobody gets it.
Yeah, like, you just run through the center. If you just get to where you need to be, it all kind of fixes itself. Like, you see your mark, you run to mark. Also, if you run through the boss, if you're standing directly in the center of the boss DPSing and not on his like insanely huge range that is like way larger than the miasma circle, don't know what you're doing here. But try to be max range. You should be. It's not exactly a foreign concept. Would you like to switch back to DPS, Kitty?
I'm just receiving no heals every once in a while, that's all. And it's not on the healers, it's because they're running out for expunge. I totally understand.
Yeah, this fight is ass, especially with running back and forth and stuff, but
can you swap Big Pal and Maybe? So Maybe is in my group.
Sure.
Maybe is gonna be my little whore for a bit.
Okay, so just to make sure, Big Pal, you're now in group 3, which is triangle, and maybe you're in group 1, which is star. Let's rebuff. Ready to check?
Three, two, 1.
Man. Guess we just go. Yeah, just wipe it. Try again. Please try your best to not do that. It's okay though.
3,
No
2,
flame arena.
1.
Shit happens.
Three, 2, 1.
We should have... Do we have stone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need a re-res or anything like that. Or release. Just come back.
5,
Same thing. Do
4,
damage.
3,
Go hard.
2, 1, 3, 2, 1.
And I do forget to get
Augers. Up diamond.
Three, 2, 1.
The star guy.
Look, Daddy, I'm taking boss.
Three, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
3, 2, 1.
Just FYI, it is actually possible to set the entire miasma at 12.
Yeah, we can just Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Oh.
Three, 2, 1.
Alright, who keeps doing that? You're legitimately just keep on killing people.
The first time it's me because I didn't realize. And the second time it looks like the same thing.
Seconds res next to boss. Alright, Giga, go tank. I'll go back DPS.
Yeah. Okay.
Giga, I'm gonna be the bad guy for a little bit. Hopefully I'm not lagging.
But bad
Can you
guy?
hear me? Yes, I'm gonna be the bad guy.
Depends what you mean by bad guy, but okay.
Okay. You're just gonna tank. Don't worry about anything else. You just tank. You and Monk, I want you guys both to communicate. Whenever you're taunting, just make sure you keep the boss still when one of you off tank. Taunt the boss. Keep him still for expunge. The other tank.
We know how to do this, but
I
yeah,
know.
we're good.
Okay. This time, guys, if you get miasma and there's 2 on each side, even if you're not your proper marker, just stay on that side. Stay next to that marker. Okay? No moving across. It'll be easier if you just stay on that side. If there's 4 on one side, 2 of you stay, 2 of you run to the other side. As simple as that. Don't fuck up. I know you guys have done this on heroic. Just heroic with ticks. You with a bee, pop a double,
You're lagging.
turtle.
You're lagging hard, bud.
Yeah, I'm sorry about lagging. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. If you get miasma and a beam, you guys
You're
have
still
got
lagging.
40 minutes of pure push. Give it your all. Okay, on you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1.
Moving to star miasma.
Up soak. It goes out.
Three, 2, 1.
Okay. New soaps. Help soak Edar.
Three,
Okay, maybe get that
2,
out.
1.
Maybe pop the
3,
5.
2, 1.
I'll beat art.
Run away, little girl.
Run out the back. I don't care if you take ticks or not. Just run out. If people are low, you help them
3,
fucking soak.
2,
Healers,
1.
you just heal. Okay? Back in. It'll take a little bit to get used to. Reposition boss in between markers, please.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, so now I need a response from everyone. How did you feel about just keeping them
3,
on the side that they
2,
were and then splitting
1.
them? And I don't want the people who've already been talking. I want like Luna, the healers. I want people to respond in seconds. Please. You didn't see a difference?
I see no difference whatsoever.
It's less movement.
3,
I don't
Of
care
two,
about movement. Damage
1.
doesn't matter. Why does movement matter if damage doesn't matter?
The only thing I noticed is going on that was a lot of people I saw get an extra stack reset from the extra, not necessarily.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
For example, like someone who has a beam and the miasmas go out, they had a swap position, and then they run by a person with a beam, resetting their stacks, and then that person now can't soak for 15 seconds.
Wait, if you have one stack, you can go. Like, you can soak. Now, if you're at 13 and you get retouched, it's like, well, you're fucked.
Yep.
Well, isn't that also your fault if you have 13 stacks and you get more stacks? Unless someone blinks on you like an idiot. Which no one's blinking here, so everything that happens to you is pretty much your fault. You have complete control if you take more stacks or you get restacked. I don't think anyone's taking portals when they shouldn't. Do it like before.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Do miasmas. Let your stacks drop. Move the walls. Move the walls. Get to the wall. If you have health, pop your bubble. If not, don't do it.
Three, 2, 1.
Two stacks. Come on, help people. I should have died there. Help out duds. Move to the wall.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, pop your bubble. El Poncho, El Poncho, El Poncho, El Poncho. El Misty. There you guys. There you go, guys.
Run away, little girl.
Consume.
Run away.
Run through, run
3,
fast thing.
2,
Put down
1.
a totem. There we go, we're going right back. Same shit. Same shit. Reset, reset, reset. Do beams. Get to your marks. Help Luna. Triangle. We need soak. Star. We need a soak.
3, 2, 1.
Hella soak star. Do miasmas. Triangle.
Three, 2, 1.
Condom. Condom. Get out, get out, get
3,
out.
2, 1.
Soak him if you can. Star. Star. What's happening with Star? Yeah, you can just come here. Get the bubble. Okay, cool. I will help you. Try.
Run away, little
Right
girl.
now, I need everyone to help soak their marks. That shit's gonna
3,
happen if we have people
2,
like that low on
1.
the phase. Go back. Halt it. We have enough people down to wipe, so we're going to wipe.
Three, 2, 1.
Legit, this fight is literally nothing but getting used to shit.
Hey Gigsby. So I tried something on Circle Side that's basically the same strat, but I did something a little bit different. I manually set soak buddies to soak the whole time, and it worked out great. Like, so we just alternated who had the first one, who had the second one, but it was like who your partner to soak was with, as long as it, they could. And we had very little issue on that side.
Yeah, that's what the whole time, isn't it?
That's literally what we've been doing the whole time.
Pretty much, but just giving them a name exactly to go with every single time. Telling them directly. I know we have that list over there, but
I think just reiterate that for everyone that there needs to be 2 the whole time.
Yeah.
That's what we were doing, and it.
I
it
just
worked.
literally whispered people
3,
that this is your
2,
soak buddy, soak with their
1.
soak. And if you can, as long as you don't have stacks. And it did kind of get scuffed down a little bit, and it kind of alternated, and they kind of just got a new name to follow. And then it kind of worked out really cleanly. You're having our side people stay well above 70 the whole time, and telling them to soak the whole duration. It just alternate every time. I don't think people have been going with the whole idea of they should be soaking the miasma for the full duration.
This is a heroic boss, but with what you're saying being implemented, you just need to have the 2 people soak, then 2 more people soak, let the people who just soaked don't soak, do the same shit over and over and over again until we kill the boss. I'm sorry if I sound... We have a lot of people just not doing the right thing. When you die, it's either because you get miasma and the beam at the same time, you don't have a defensive available, or somebody made a mistake. I don't want to have to deal with the transition thing where we mirror the groups and all this bullshit, because whenever he basically runs super fast for the transition. He gets a movement speed increase whenever he has the thing where he deals like 4 stacks at once or auto attack super fast. So we can literally just like run away and come back. By the time that we show back up, he's back in position.
So I have something to add real quick to the whole transition thing.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you people are not staying stacked with miasmas as you run. They're gonna die. Like, if people don't stay stacked with miasmas on that phase, they're going to die.
So I've been
So you
doing
all
that
stay with the miasma. Whoever's in the miasma, when that phase goes in, you stay with the miasma and you run out. That way they don't lose as much health and they'll die 100%.
Well, the ideal is that we use the...
Yeah, that's what Hunter said too.
Link. Use Link. Get to Link. Get to Link. You should have timers. You should know when stuff's about to happen. If you see that we're about to get consumed, which, like, I can try to call out consume before, but you should see it. Get ready to run to X. We have 2 shaman healers.
We've both
Effectivo.
been using Link.
Effectivo, first link on consume. Mebe, second link on consume. We do that, there shouldn't be an issue because we don't have to soak. We just stand and link. It shares health. It doesn't share like healing. It doesn't do healing. It just shares health. That way we don't have to worry about like stacks getting reset, anything like that. We just run away. Try to avoid the people that have miasma, so you don't reset your stacks. Get into Link, stay in Link. We also have a gate for a reason. If you're not making it through the pull, take the gate. That's a very good. Yes.
It's a good thing you're aware.
Exactly. I also am a demon hunter. We're doing very well. We're getting progress.
Progress.
We're progressing. Just literally just getting down the groups is all this fight takes. When everyone's ready, we're gonna do it again. Who's not ready? Everyone's ready? Yeah, okay.
Five, four, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
New groups, people who didn't soak. Stay with him, get to the wall. Soak your orb.
Three, 2, 1.
New groups. Big pal help, so star. There you go. Run to the wall.
3, 2, 1.
Soak your orb. Condom, please. Soak condom.
Run away, little girl.
Consume, get the fuck there. Put down a link, get the fuck in the link.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, run back. We're going back. Avoid beams. Alright. Same shit, different phase.
3, 2, 1.
Fire enemy. Bump off, get the wall.
3, 2, 1. Three, two, one.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Alright. Gonna wind it after this.
2, 1.
Just run through orbs.
Three, two, one.
Give me a second.
Okay, I mean, I don't know why I need to go over there, but I'll go over there. Sorry, I can't do. There's a wall in my way. Everybody run at the wall. Maybe we can glitch it again and just, like, you know, walk through the wall if enough of us do it.
Back. Go again. Do the same thing. Let me know when you hear herb. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1.
First two, soak your groups. Beams, get out. Come back. Got death wait. Make sure everyone's all together.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, new soaks. You got no sacks. Soak group. Get to your groups. Run to wall.
Three, two, one.
Help Diamond.
Three, two, one.
Dump beams.
Run away, little girl.
3, 2, 1.
Just wipe it.
Three, 2, 1.
Monk Daddy. Please rest, Monk Daddy.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Sides.
Three, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl.
Run out.
Three,
Get,
2, 1.
Just wipe it. Stand in the miasma.
What about a more centered position on the boss? Like in the room.
3, 2, 1.
It's kind of like moving everything closer to the middle so that the edge is closer to Lentu for the orb part. Because it seems like every time I run back, my miasma person dies. Because I've gone way far.
Yeah.
Don't matter. I'm just thinking. It's obviously a little late.
I'm going to call it here. So very good job this week. I appreciate everyone that came in, especially Phil's. Fuck yeah. We did insane time. We got down Sire. We basically did everything we've been trying to do for the past few weeks. We also got this shit down to 60%. Next week, we will have Cecil here, which him and I have kind of been working together to try to figure out how to do this boss, but it's very hard to tank this boss on top of making sure things are going on. So my apologies for not calling out everything in the past few polls. I'm trying to like not let this boss heal. I think so. There's been talks of maybe taking a break next week because of the Easter holidays. I'm thinking about it just because of the fact we've been doing this for so long, but considering tonight, I think that we might want to postpone it to not Easter holidays, but I think a break would be really good. Just a single week of just, instead of raiding, just hanging out. We need to have a guild town hall thing happen at some point before the next patch, which, like, the PTR is coming out. I don't know when the next patch is coming out, but I'd like to talk to you all about
Probably early, right?
expectations. So I need to talk to everyone in the guild about expectations for raiding, what we want to do with Friday nights, just stuff like that. So keep your eyes peeled for when we actually plan to have that. Please show up. I'll try to make it on a good day and a good time. But very good job this week. And I appreciate, again, all of the people who came in, not in our guild. You guys are literally lifesavers. Thank you for showing up on time as well. And yeah, I'm just going to call it here. So
Thanks, guys.
thank you. Thank you very much. You are free to go.
Yeah, thanks for the runs, guys.
Yep. Thank you.
Yo, is anyone getting Outriders tomorrow?
What is that?
Fucking sick ass shooter RPG game.
Negative Ghost Rider.
You're missing out. It's gonna be probably one of the best games of the year.
Better than World of Warcraft Shadow Legends? Wait, Shadowlands?
What game isn't better than World of Warcraft Shadowlands?
I only play this game because I hate myself.
I'm gonna go play Paladins.
You don't play this game because you hate yourself. You hate yourself because you play this game.
Yes. One and the same. I think we need to switch up the strategy, honestly. I don't know. People are moving around way too much with the miasma, and it's making people drop super low.
The miasma is the issue, yeah.
I don't know how to keep the miasma people up when A, moving to get rid of the orbs, and B, moving during consume. That seems to be when we lose the most people. It's when I die, usually.
Yeah, and like at first I was trying to just heal my group, but like half the time I get a mark and I move to the other side of the room, and then when the other thing happens, boom, I'm way away and I can't heal them. So yeah, I don't know. It's fucked. This fight is fucked up.
It's fucking stupid, I'm not gonna lie. It's not fun. I liked Huntsman. I thought that was actually a pretty fun fight. This shit is just retarded.
I'm more fucking dungeon inclined too. Like, I don't know, dungeons are way easier for me than this fucking raid shit when like, yeah, I can't heal half the raid group because we have to run away from a mechanic.
We need to mute the Baneful guy if he ever gets invited again.
Was that the guy that was like, I'm leaving the raid if I got it?
I was the guy who's like, I'm not gonna use weak auras, but I will for 40 fucking minutes through this raid.
There's seriously